Hi everyone, my name's Scott. Welcome to Planes, Trains, Everything, and welcome to Malaga Airport. I've been to Malaga before, but I haven't actually been to Malaga before. I'll explain when we get into Malaga. We're here at the station. I'm about to catch the train into the city centre. I'll explain then. And so here I am at the end of the line in Malaga. How could I possibly have been here but not been here? Well, years ago in retail travel, I won a ticket on Iberia to Spain, and I flew to Malaga, promptly left the place on a combination of trains, down to Algeciras, walked across the border to Gibraltar, stayed there a few nights, caught a ferry to Tangier in Morocco. So I've been to Malaga before, but I've never actually been here. Right, plan of action is to find my hotel. Now I've got some factoids about this hotel on a bit of cardboard here. Just 1 second. Here we go, it's pink. It's called the Boutique Nomadas. And after I booked this, I discovered that on TripAdvisor, 1/4 of all reviews said it was terrible. Oops. But then again, they only had 34 reviews. Something not right there when you've only got 34 reviews on TripAdvisor. This was booked through booking.com. They also do reviews, and they've had 1,744, average of 7.5 out of 10, which puts it into the good category. Now I've got a triple inner courtyard view room, and only last night when I was preparing all the documentation, I discovered it says private external bathroom. I'm curious to know what that means. Does that mean I've got a bathroom but it's outside and I've got another key? I guess we'll find out in 15 minutes. Oh, speaking of 15 minutes, yesterday I got a WhatsApp message and it said, have a safe journey, have a safe journey. And I thought, that's my son, thanks very much. No, it was actually the hotel wishing me a pleasant journey and to give them 15 minutes heads up so someone can be at the front door ready for my arrival. So far, so good. I'll see you when we get to the hotel. I did notice on arrival at Malaga Airport, the arrival was a little bit bumpy on good old Ryanair, and that's because it's blowing a hoolie here in Malaga. I wonder what the Spanish equivalent of blowing a hoolie is. Anyway, it's blowing one now, so hopefully the wind doesn't interfere with the audio too much. Right, I've just sent a message to the hotel, and I should be there in about 10 minutes. The good thing about this, that the ratings which booking.com gave this hotel, best one was 9 out of 10 location, and that was part of the reason why I booked it. Also because of price. The triple room, which was a bit strange, was actually cheaper than the double or the twin room. And I would have thought that would give you more room, but who knows. I was looking at some of the complaints as well. Most people complain about the size of the rooms. Hey, if you want a big room, book the Ritz, right? But other people seem to be complaining because they don't get their own way. And if they don't get their own way, they put down a negative review on booking.com or TripAdvisor. That's how it seems to work. Right, enough talking. Let's find this hotel. I haven't got a lot planned for today, but I do have one thing, and that is a mission. And I'll explain to you what this mission is when I've checked into my hotel and relaxed a bit. It's to do with food. So what do you think? Do you think someone from the Boutique Nomadas will be there waiting for me, or arrive at least within a couple of minutes of my arrival? I think they will. I've got a good feeling about this one so far. And it should be just up here. And here we are, and the door's open.
Hello.
There we go. And here we are. I'll give you a quick guided tour of the room, then I'll go out and try and find this toilet. And this is a triple. A very wide single bed and 2 bunk beds. There's a power point away up here, but a more useful one here. A TV and a desk, chair, a cupboard. Okay, with an additional duvet, which I don't think I'll need. Right. Right, let's have a look at this view. That, I take it, is the courtyard view. I'm not going to complain, this will do the job fine. Let's find this toilet and shower. Apparently it is private and I do have a key. Let's find it. Right, where is it? Is it down here? I wonder if that's it. That door doesn't actually have a number on it. One way to find out. Boom, there we go. As soon as you go in, hairdryer, shampoo, very large wash hand basin, a couple of glasses, well, can only apologise for that. A toilet, shower with curtain, but it's pretty clean. In fact, this smells as if it's had a good dose of disinfectant. It's very fresh smelling. Oh, and there's the sign on the inside of the door. Right, I'm going to get unpacked and then I'll tell you what I'm up to. Because I think this is one of their bigger rooms, that's why there's no toilet. There's just not enough space for 3 beds and a toilet. I don't mind, it's just across the corridor. So this will do me fine, thank you very much. See, I told you I had a good feeling about this place. I had a good feeling about it. Right, I'm going to unpack, I'm going to relax, and against my better judgment, I think I might lie down for about 2 hours. I was up at 6 AM this morning. I didn't sleep very well up until then because it's what I call the Disneyland effect. I was so excited I couldn't sleep. So I need to recharge the batteries, then I'm going to go out. I need to get some supplies for the room, and there's also my food mission. Well guys, it's just gone 5 PM and I'm starting to get hungry. I haven't eaten since 6 AM this morning when it was breakfast. I haven't slept for the last 2 hours, I've just lain there, but it was a nice way to top up the battery levels a little bit. I'm going to go out for a walk now, try and get something to eat. That wasn't my mission, to find a particular restaurant. I'm not going to tell you the story behind it because I've just checked online and they seem to be closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, and today's Monday. But I'm going to keep that for later in the week. Right, let's get ready and let's get outside. Quite a nice area, this. One thing about looking for food at 5 PM in Spain is that's not the Spanish way of doing things. I think they eat more like 7, 8 o'clock at night. But we'll have a hunt around, see if we can find some food, and keep my stomach quiet because it's starting to rumble. Within a 5-minute radius of the hotel, loads of places to eat. Most of them seems to be pizzas. Pizzas aren't on the menu tonight. Note to self, if you haven't eaten for 11 hours and then you go to a restaurant, they always ask you firstly, do you want a drink? And you say yes. You're half cut by the time the meal arrives. What is going on down here? No idea. It's almost 7 PM and I'm nearly being run over by a taxi. I'm looking for a particular restaurant which has been recommended to me. and it's around here somewhere. This is the place I was looking for, and it is definitely closed, unfortunately. Closed Mondays and Tuesdays, so I will be back. I haven't slept for 32 hours, compounded by one of the local beers, and I'm ready for my bed. How sad, and it's just gone 7 p.m. But I'm going to get some supplies for the room, and I might call it an early night, because tomorrow we're going to explore Malaga. I reckon I could do my own version of that. YouTuber talking into GoPro stance. Okay, I'm going to get some supplies for the room, and then I'm going to head back to the hotel. It is 7:20. How boring. But it's been a long day. So I will see you back at the hotel. Yeah, I've been wandering around kind of soaking up the atmosphere. But tomorrow we'll do some hardcore tourism. You ready for it? See you in the morning. This is the main reception area. Tourist information there, car rental, etc. I would call that the concierge desk. A horse there, and a horse there. And we're not allowed down there. Right, let's go upstairs. This lift has a capacity of 5 because you couldn't fit more than 5 people in it. Right, here we are. They're all empty. Definitely all empty. A little kind of relaxation area here. The sound of rubber shoes. Right, let's get in this room. So what did I think of the Boutique Nomadis Hotel? Keeping in mind it is a 1-star hotel, this triple room has got loads of space for one person, loads of space. The bed itself is actually very comfortable. I gave that a 9 out of 10. The reason why it doesn't get a 10 out of 10 is because it's a single, not a double. Hey, that can't be helped, but very comfortable bed. It is a warm room, however. And there is a window and you can open it for fresh air. However, as I found out, at about 2 in the morning, you'll be woken up by this very high-pitched whine of a mosquito. That's why you don't open the window. And it's the same kind of frequency as a dentist's drill. So of course that keeps me awake until I got it. I got the mosquito. What did I think of the bathroom? The bathroom is very large, but it is a bit of a faff. It's a real inconvenience because to go from here across the corridor to your bathroom every time you need to use it, you've got to lock this door, you've got to go over to the corridor, open the other one, lock that one behind you, and the same on the way back. A bit of an inconvenience, but the bathroom itself is huge. The main drawbacks is the shower, which is very powerful. The shower itself, boom, gets a 10 out of 10, but the actual shower itself gets about a 7 because A, it's got a shower curtain, and if you ever use a shower curtain while having a shower, it billows in and sticks to you. And also there's a kind of a plastic thing on the floor which is you're supposed to stand on, but it's not secure, and I nearly went flying a couple of times, and that's a death trap. So it gets a 7 out of 10. But otherwise, I'm very happy with this place, and I would stay here again. Right, I'm going to get ready, I'm going to go out, and we're going to explore Malaga. First things first, I want to have a look at this church. It's just down the road here, and the chimes go off every hour. The hotel actually is in a brilliant location, and that's one of the things that scores very highly on. I mean, it's a 10-minute walk from the railway station, about 7 or 8 minutes and you're in the centre of town where all the shops and restaurants are, and you've got this sort of thing just around the corner. So why would you not want to stay in this kind of neighbourhood? It's quiet. It's beautiful. Look at this beautiful church, so small. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a good shot of the church because there's a San Miguel beer van parked right in front of it. I came back later and the San Miguel van had gone away. How absolutely stunning is that? Now we have to explore that for sure.
No, pero para saberlo, me lo engañaste.
I do love my seafood, and this is a seafood market, and it absolutely reeks. It's brilliant.
Esa familia te la meto en la bolsa y tú ya no tienes problema. Ahora yo ya te la peso.
That was a great little discovery. I was in my element in there. Hopefully the fluorescent lighting didn't affect the footage too much. Yeah, there's something I'd like to have a look at, and oh, I think I can see it just up here. I just wanted to have a look at the outside of Malaga Football Club's stadium here. They're in the third tier of Spanish football. Not a bad looking stadium from the outside. Does that apply to just West Highland Terriers? I was hoping to have a wee sneaky look at the pitch, but it's locked as tight as Fort Knox in there. I'm now off to pay homage to someone who, to be honest, I'm not really a fan of, but hey, when you're here, you got to do it. Well, as you can tell from the hundreds of tourists here, we've arrived. This is the birthplace of Pablo Picasso. Although there's not a great deal to see, but it's a nice square. There's a sculpture of the man himself sitting on a bench, and I thought I spotted it over there, but it was just a man in a grey tracksuit. Oops. Right, there's a big crowd here. This could be it.
It's got more money than
There's actually a line of people there waiting to have their selfies taken, sitting next to the sculpture of Pablo Picasso. I don't think so. I wonder if I was to sit on that bench, do you reckon anyone would want a selfie with me? I don't think so. Malaga appears to be one huge construction site. They're digging holes in pavements, digging holes in roads, renovating lots of old buildings, which is a good thing. But wow, it's sometimes hard to get from A to B without going through C. Right, there's lots of people down here. This could be the way to the castle. Okay, that is the Roman Theatre, which is pretty impressive. Also impressive is the size of the line waiting to get into the castle, so it's not going to happen. Correction, that's the Alcazaba, and I'm still not going in because of the queues.
But I want
Some things never change. just walking along, and a woman jumps out of her car and starts asking me, what are the parking restrictions here, and do you have to buy a parking ticket? Fortunately, she was able to speak English. I wasn't understanding her in Spanish, just so you know. Aha, and here we are. Yeah, I'm not a fan of bullfighting, just the concept of it, but hey, it is part of Spanish culture, and it ain't going to change fast, so... People are coming out of that door. I wonder what's in there. Do you think I should find out? Darn. I found an unlocked door, and as soon as I found it, it was promptly locked. You're allowed inside only to a certain point because there's currently an exhibition celebrating Spanish women. And that is the Centre Pompidou, which must be twinned with the Pompidou Centre in Paris. When I saw a photo of that, I thought, what an absolute eyesore. Based on this location, I think it actually works. Firstly, it's a lighthouse, but secondly, there are people away up the top there. It must be open to the public. One way to find out. All of the doors are locked shut, so there must be another way of getting in. Well, I'm starting to think it might not be open to the public. I only saw 2 people up there. There are loads of people around here, loads of restaurants and things, people milling about. I can't believe only 2 people wanted to climb to the top of a lighthouse. So I think they might actually be working in there. Oh well. That's a nice little boat, isn't it? I'm looking at this mega yacht here, and I'm thinking, how close am I to own something like this? See this rope here? I couldn't even afford that. Oh well. This is the Parc de Malaga, and apparently it's from reclaimed land over a century ago. They turned it into a tropical kind of a botanical gardens. But I'm heading down that way for a reason. I was recently watching a video by Steve Marsh, and it was filmed in the north of Spain. And he was having breaded calamari washed down on that occasion with a beer. And that really put me in the mood because I knew I was coming to Malaga. So I let him know that, and he's recommended a place in Malaga for calamari. So that's where I'm going right now, and I'm telling you, if it's rubbish, it's your fault, Marsh. Not quite as many people looking at Hans Christian Andersen compared with Pablo Picasso. And here it is. No, that's actually not his recommendation. According to Google Maps, it should be around here somewhere. Aha! And there it is. Well, Mr. Marsh, your recommendation gets a 10 out of 10. Mwah. If you ever start a food channel, I'll be your first subscriber. Speaking of food, okay, welcome to the Central Market. Let's go inside. A woman told me off for sniffing her fruit. That doesn't sound right, does it? But you know what I mean. Yeah, don't touch, just buy. Oh, it was amazing in there. And of course, some things just have to be explored. For example, this. I don't know if there's a cure for tunnelophilia, a love of tunnels. Hey, I've got it. Right, there is a quicker way to the summit. I just have to go through that tunnel again. Unfortunately, it means climbing all these stairs. You get a really good view of the city from here. There's the Bull Ring, Pompidou Centre, Marina, our ferry, and the city centre. Yeah, this is a little bit strenuous. Helps burn off the calamari. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, we made it. Ah, but it still continues up there. That path is pretty steep. I wouldn't go down on a mountain bike, that's for sure. Alright, final push to the summit. My Spanish is non-existent, so based on the Spanish only sign there, I think it was saying something like €5.50 per adult, €3.50 if you don't want to go to the museum but just go inside. I've got other things to do and I've only got today. It is now pushing 3 PM. I guess I'm heading back down again. It's important to keep your calorific intake up. Oh, lemon sorbet. I hadn't realized how beautiful Malaga was. I will have to come back. In fact, I'm already planning a trip to come back to Malaga. There's one more thing I'd like to say, however. And here we are. Behind me is the not so stylish Maria Zambrano railway station. And this is where you catch trains to other parts of Spain and also the high-speed trains to Madrid. I'm gonna go in there and have a look around, but I have a feeling I won't be allowed on the platforms. This is called the Orient Express Cafe. I can't say no. It's far too warm for the hot stuff. Ooh. As expected, not only can you not get on the platforms, they have detectors there as well, and all luggage gets checked, which I think is probably for explosives. Yeah, so I think that'll end this whirlwind tour of Malaga. What a lovely city. Yes, I will definitely be back, and I'll take you guys along with me as well. So thanks for coming along, and I'll see you next time.